Good, man. So you've had an eventful, couple weeks, right? Auburn commitment, change of coaching staff there, open it up. Dion against Colorado. Take me through kind of the highlights of all that decision making. It couldn't have been easy.
Oh yeah, it was most definitely a lot. It was a lot stress on my people and me too. Also throughout the process, but God worked in mysterious ways, and maybe it just wasn't right for me to just be there at that place or at the moment, So God just opened up another opportunity for me to pursue and fill in.
Yeah. So you're a Georgia guy. You were going to just jump right over to Alabama and play in Auburn. Real simple. It happens a million times. Now you're going across the country to play for Coach Prime. Tell me about that decision and obviously Prime himself recruiting you.
Well, decision as far as wise, my mother and them not like, they not looking at it as the distance wise anymore. They just looking at make sure you get somewhere where you can be able to progress and learn a lot. So on that part, it's just the distance. It is what it is. But with Coach Dion, he's a great guy. Well, nice. He not a talk right. Everything's good with him. I like what he's talking about.
When did that initial discussion take place with him? Was he trying to get you to Jackson State already, or did he call you when he got the job? How did that work?
Well, I know at Jackson State, it was probably like 3 coaches that came at me that was talking to me probably like way back, probably like some months. I know it was 3 of them. There was 3 of them. I haven't talked to Dion then, but I was at Jackson. Yeah, they tried to talk to me.
So when he got hired, though, when was the first time you heard from him at Colorado?
At Colorado, probably like the 3rd day. I just kept it real low key though.
You're a two-way guy. Did he bring that up, or do you have a specific position or plan out there?
Athlete.
Gotcha. Do you have a preference these days?
Mostly wide receiver.
Gotcha.
I've been working on wide receiver my whole life, so I wouldn't change it now and just switch to DB for something I really don't know how to play.
Did you get to go visit Colorado before everything went down?
Oh no, I haven't got to visit yet.
So you signed sight unseen. What's that like? Because obviously, again, all the southeastern options you've been to. What's it like to sign with a school you never visited?
It's like, I mean, it's a couple times like I could have signed with different schools and haven't been up there, but more people just looking at it more based off it's Coach Prime there. But really, it's like 3 other coaches I've been having relationships with way before Coach Prime or him being at Colorado. So it's not just that. It's just more. I feel more good with them too. So I'm more comfortable with them.
Yeah. Who were those coaches?
It's Coach Nick, Coach Brett, all them. Like really all them. Like, I know them. So it's like they come in and compact with me. So it's just like I feel I know them. Like it's solid. So.
Adam, what's your prediction about how Dion's going to do there, especially with you going?
Rebuild the program, and I want to be a part of that because my high school year, it was never good throughout all the years, and like now, last year we had rebuilt our program. We went 13-1. For us to go from 5-6 to 5-4 to go to 13-1, it's a good thing to be in. So I just want to be in the presence of that happening.
Yeah. Playing for him, how special is that going to be? Because he's done it, you know what I mean?
Learning from him, because he's same as that way, 2-way guy. So I know if I can go from ask any questions, he can give me anything I need, show me anything, and I just know I can become a better player like that.
Do you know much about Pac-12 football? Obviously, coming from a different, SEC country. Do you follow, whoever, SC, UCLA, Oregon, those schools you're gonna be playing against in a couple years?
Yeah, I know a little something about it. I really, at the moment, probably when I was younger, but I really didn't know what it was back then. But now I know what it is though. I just know how all the teams is, or how they play, or what they is. So I know everything around the Pac-12.
Are you an early grad? Are you gonna be able to come in for spring ball, or you're coming in the fall, in the summer?
Coming in the summer.
Hoping to come in and play, compete right away? Is that what they're selling you?
Yes, sir.
New staff means there's nobody has a leg up on anyone, yeah?
Yes, sir. You gotta come and compete. You gotta earn it.
Does Dion preach that this is going to be kind of a rebuild for you guys, or are you guys trying to win right away?
Really both. You gotta put it in both matters, because at the end of the day, everybody knows we're trying to rebuild and we want to win. So it's more, it's 50-50. I just put it like that.
Obviously, you're a Georgia guy. Travis Hunter has been connected with Dion for the last couple of years. How much did you even look at him as an example, or how much did you talk to Travis himself about what he has to offer you
With Coach Prime, when he talking to me, they was basically saying I could be used also like Travis Hunter. I talked to him a couple times, but it wasn't just like no full-blown conversation. But yeah, he cool. But yeah, mostly like I'm just be exactly how he is, but more on wide receiver than DB.
Yeah, I don't know if they asked you this earlier. What was kind of your thought process going into the decision, making that move to Colorado?
Making that move, I knew probably 3 coaches already there from since I was in 10th grade. So it's just kind of I felt that bond already there instead of just being there just because of Coach Prime. So I just feel more comfortable with them.
Yeah, obviously you from South Georgia. You guys play football differently down there. Going to Colorado, what's the culture, change you're gonna go through? What are you thinking about that?
That's really what I want to see. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm already knowing it's just gonna be wonderful. And I just want to see and be in that presence of all that, so I can see how that is.
You going to spring?
Some.
What's your expected impact to have, as a freshman, coming in and playing? Obviously, you got a quarterback in place.
Just working. You gotta earn it. Can't just go out there and just start from the jump. That's not promised anyway. So I just gotta go out there, show them what I can do, and as far as them looking at me and starting me. But I'm just working my heart out.
Do you plan on trying to recruit Cormani during this weekend or this week?
So,
Do you plan on trying to recruit Cormani to the team this week? Since he's here?
Recruit him?
Yeah.
I could try, man. I don't know. But I don't know. He set on Miami, so if that's the way he want to be, I'm letting that's his home.
For you.